Landwirt.com, the online marketplace for agriculture.
Landwirt.com constantly seeks out top do-it-yourself projects. And today we've landed in southern Waldviertel in Rapoltenreit, and we're visiting Hans Schieneigel. Hello Hans, hello. Hans, you sent us your do-it-yourself project, a field sprayer. But that wasn't the actual project. There was some pretty digital technical sophistication that you built yourself.
Yes, the basic idea was to be able to use a new application with an old tractor, because with the old tractor we mostly just spread fertilizer evenly and used the field sprayer.
You didn't want to operate your field sprayer manually anymore, but instead
digitally. I built a hydraulic changeover valve so that I can request oil from the tractor with the machine. And after all the electro-hydraulic functions, I controlled it with a Bluetooth relay using a smartphone app, and now it works perfectly.
What exactly was needed on the tractor to make all of this technically possible?
The changeover valve software so that the machine can request oil by itself, and then the app, the relay board, and all the release diodes and things like that. You
equipped the tractor with ISO/BUS, right?
Yes, that was necessary because it still has analog instruments, so you don't have driving speed, no power takeoff, no revolutions per minute. I adapted all of that so that we have it on there now. I get into the mocker, turn on my phone, start the app, connect to the Bluetooth of a relay board, and then the first automatic function starts unfolding. When unfolding, well, it requests oil from the tractor, switches the main valve, unfolds the first two parts, then unfolds the second parts, and then releases the pendulum lock so the slope compensation works. Then everything automatically turns back on and I can drive away. What's important during the folding process is that it runs automatically, meaning it's time controlled so that the individual functions happen one after another and you don't have to press any levers. And even if you're out in the field and you see that the slope compensation isn't working properly, you can still correct it. With a single click, the boom lifts up by 15 meters and it works perfectly.
The next step was developing an app to control everything using a phone. But this app didn't exist, so you wrote it yourself, right?
Exactly, yes, that was the biggest challenge. At the company Google, there is a free software called App Inventor. I tried a lot with that, and then it worked once. The next automatic function activates while driving. If the slope compensation is insufficient, I can still adjust it hydraulically. I do that with the push of a button, and the beam lifts by 5 to 10 centimeters. Just as you set it, that's what it does. The next time when I'm done, one push of a button and the sprayer folds up automatically, done. Or for example, if there was an obstacle now, I could control each individual function. So I could fold in just one beam or fold in two beams. I can still do that manually one by one.
Which components were necessary to retrofit ISO/BUS on the field sprayer?
For that, I needed a job computer. I connected the job computer to the electrical functions of the existing sprayer. Then in addition, a very important contactless quantity measurement and an ISO/BUS cable set.
So in the end, how much did it cost you to be able to work so digitally?
The relay board cost just 28 euros, a few diodes, minimal. Then I printed the case with a 3D printer and put a large outer casing over it. So we're definitely under 100 euros.
And on top of that, a good amount of brain power and taking the time.
Of course.
Thank you, Hans, for presenting your project to us. Yes, dear viewers, as you have seen, we are really happy about innovative do-it-yourself projects, and it's incredible what was already possible 10 years ago. So please don't hesitate and send us your ideas and creative solutions as well. We are really happy about that, and of course, we would love to visit the best projects as well.